dare accuse the other team of losing because they fought with any less passion.
I still can't believe we won!
How are you managing to smile, cry, and eat at the same time?
Hold up. Where did Kunisaki go?
Your arm. Is it?
Oh yeah, don't worry. It's nothing serious. I put ice on it just in case.
I'm certainly glad it wasn't anything serious. You're lucky.
A partially dislocated shoulder. There may also be a hairline fracture.
The standard was expected of me, and I'm sorry I failed to meet it. After being touted as a national treasure in the sumo team's ace, I let you down. It's my fault the third-year summer is over with, that the team's road to the finals ended here. And to apologize, I'll give up.
So tell me, Mr. National Treasure, how do you feel?
Like a disappointment. I'm pathetic.
I've got a selfish request to make of you. I want you to spend the next 2 years in the Ishihai Sumo Club.
So do I. Once these two graduate, we're going to need someone like you to make the team even stronger.
Mommy. And don't say you gave it your all when today was the first time you ever tried being serious. You got that right. Sada, your sumo journey, it's just begun. The team is in your hands. Yes, sir. You're all insane. How can you be talking about the future already? They kicked our asses! If I hadn't lost, we could have been champs! It's all my fault! That's what everyone's thinking! So just get this over with and say it! Arky. You're the reason we lost today. The fact you're smiling while you're sad makes it worse! I'm holding back tears too! Your drama queen act is killing me!
See, aren't you glad you made it? I told you Hinomaru Ushio was something special, didn't I?
Well, we've got the match footage. He doesn't stand a chance against Tenoji, but he'll still want to see it.
I believe I'm the one who should hand the footage over to Captain Tenoji.
No way. I'm the best choice.
Quit being a baby and give it!
What are you doing? Stop! You're gonna break it!
Saki!
Master, Terahara!
Shh! You don't want to blow my cover, do you?
Everyone knows who you are.
That's Master Shibakiyama.
Why are you dressed like that?
Hinomaru sure is a beast. He's stronger since he fought Sosuke, and that's saying something.
He's not the only one who's been getting stronger.
I'm glad I came to Dachi High. Not only did I find sumo, I found my bros and won a team competition with them. Still, I've got one regret. The guy I want to fight the most happens to be on the same side as me.
Huh? A new competition? Starting now? You're exhausted and you want to fight one-on-one? Get real!
I am worn out, but I'm not joking around.
Think about it. Sada's not competing. With him out, Ushio will sail through the individual tournament. I feel kind of guilty, but luck's on our side.
Ozuki's right. Without any competition, Hinomaru's sure to win.
Me win? You think? I'm not so sure. Kunisaki?
I want your best. This has to be a serious bout. My dream of becoming the strongest fighter lies beyond your fallen body.
Dude, same team.
Absolutely. I have zero intention of taking the easy way to the top. On that note, I expect the same from the rest of you. The gate to the summit's open to all. As for me, whatever you got, I'm willing to take. I want to win and be recognized as the best there is.
These may be your friends now, but in an instant, they could become your greatest enemy.
Moving speech, but let's see if you can back up your talk. Hinomaru Kunitsuna.
These may be your friends now, but in an instant, they could become your greatest enemy.
Moving speech, but let's see if you can back up your talk. Hinomaru Kunitsuna.
Excuse me, is this the Odachi High tent? Yeah, but the team's already gone over to the ring. Oh, I miss them. You wouldn't happen to be their manager by any chance? Huh? Me? No, I mean it'd be normal to have a female manager for a sport like soccer or baseball, but sumo club? Come on! I get it. In that case, I must be abnormal.
Attention! The individual bouts are about to begin. On the west side, from Odachi High School, Ozaki.
The individual tournament. Whoever makes it in the top 3 goes to the finals. When this is over, Ushio needs to make the podium. I was planning to sacrifice my spot to help him out. But if I go deep into the tournament, I might end up fighting him.
Focus, Captain!
Spirit!
Oh no! I started too late!
West side wins!
That was close. He almost got taken out. It's a good thing the other guy got excited and moved too soon.
Going off that match, it's hard to believe he defeated the vice captain from Ishii High.
Seems like his drive to fight is centered around helping his teammates.
I got a feeling he's nice to a fault. He was so concerned with the group tournament, it seems he lost sight of the individual contest.
Well, whatever the case, you can't make it to the finals if you're unable to face your friends.
On the east side, from Odachi High, Ushio.
There's our champ. No way Ushio can lose.
Now that Sada's out, he's got this in the bag for sure.
I doubt he'll waltz through this given what happened.
You talking about his arm?
That's part of it, yeah. But after making it through today's gauntlet, can he stay focused through more bouts?
Spirit!
It'd be a waste of time to worry about him.
He looks ready to chew up and spit out anyone in his way, teammate or not.
Do you guys think when it's our turn, he's gonna fight that way against us? It wasn't long ago we were all working as one. Now it's like we're enemies.
You don't stop being teammates. A little conflict can be healthy. When you step inside the ring to face off, it's against someone who has a dream just like you. And they deserve all that you've got, because they're your teammates. If you want to call yourself sumo wrestlers, then shouldn't you demand the same respect? I want to face him at his best. And win.
On the west side, from Odachi High School, Kunasaki.
Spirit! You're kidding me. Look at his footwork. That's Sada's first quarter moon.
That copycat!
Hey, it's a good move.
I get copying the demon wheel, but this tournament was the first time he's ever seen the first quarter moon. He picks up on techniques fast, but his knack for combat goes way beyond that. With Hinomaru in his current state, there's a chance.
I never thanked you. You're the reason I joined the sumo club. Now I've grown stronger than I've ever imagined. You're next on my list. A stepping stone to becoming the world's strongest fighter.
Yuma's bout is coming up next.
Take him out! You got this, Yuma! Spirit!
Pushed out of bounds. Gojo on the west side wins.
Nice going out there, Gojo.
Thanks. I guess it's time, huh?
On the east side, from Odachi High, Ushio. On the west side, from Odachi High, Kunisaki.
Both of them are looking dead serious.
It makes you wonder, just who are we supposed to be cheering for?
I don't think there's anyone on the team who can decide which dream is worthier, Ushio or Kunisaki's. And if I keep winning my bouts, I'll end up fighting whoever wins this one.
Place your hands on the ground!
He's a different beast entirely when you face him in the ring for an official bout. Hinomaru Kunitsuna, you're incredible. Here we go!
That's my move! The inner thigh counter!
The first quarter moon throw, now this, he's got talent.
He threw an attack.
Up until this point, he's only been using grabs.
There's no telling what's gonna happen next.
Think he modeled that move off your cannon slap?
He's definitely got an appetite for any moves that'll help him win. And with so many talented wrestlers at today's tournament, it's been like a buffet of different powerhouse techniques for Kunisaki.
The way he absorbs moves and keeps changing his style, it's completely different from the way he trains. But
you need more, Kunisaki. You won't beat Ushio like that.
He isn't just imitating the moves, so it's obvious he has skill. Even so, his versions don't have the same intensity as the originals. You can tell because Hinomaru's body is barely moved.
What would I do here? How'd I take advantage of Ushio's stature without letting him grab my Mawashi belt? I tried.
You thief! Whoa, now he's using a leg sweep?
Not just any sweep, that's Yuma's special!
All of these moves have been a distraction to keep my options open. My real attack is this!
He's going for a tackle from that position?
Kunisaki's strong and has good technique, but his real weapon is improvising.
Damn! Looks like I'm not the only one who got a power boost during this tournament.
Chihiro, I swear, every time you exceed my expectations.
You're not getting both hands on my belt!
There's only one way to counter your improvisation. I have to be stronger than you. Underarm throw, side propping twist down. Demon storm hand sweep. Not bad. How many techniques does he have?
Yeah, right? He saw Chiharu use it in the team bouts and turned it against him.
You know, the most annoying part is, even though I lost, I'm not the least bit pissed off about it. To be honest, I'm more stoked than anything. It means I've still got a long way to go before I'm the strongest fighter.
Well, that gave me goosebumps.
If his mind wasn't a mess already, it probably is now. It's okay. You're a sumo wrestler too. You can respect him outside the ring and still be able to compete with him once you step inside.
I want to fight Ushio. But that's not enough. I want to win.
Please don't give out on me until this is over.
He knew it was coming. It's over.
Looks like his first official win will have to wait.
Nice fight, Mitsuhashi!
Damn. I wanted to win at least one before we headed to the finals. How can I win there if I can't win in Chiba?
Do you still have confidence in my coaching? Have faith in me, and I promise you'll win at the finals.
You really have faith in me? You're our instructor, and if you believe I can actually win, then I will follow you, all the way to hell and back.
Whatever hang-ups he might have had are gone now.
Yeah.
Our captain put his doubts behind him. I gotta catch up to the rest of the team by the finals.
West Side wins!
There's no turning back.
We're moving on to the 5th bout of the individual tournament. On the west side from Odachi High School, Ozaki. On the east side from Odachi High School, Ushio.
A bout between the captain and vice captain of the winning team? This is gonna be insane!
So who are you cheering for, Professor? It's Hinomaru, right? Let's be real. You enrolled at Dachi High to help him win, didn't you? So if the captain beats him, then technically you failed.
I won't deny you have a point. But as your coach, I've watched you all shed blood, sweat, and tears equally. I wouldn't want the captain to lose for the sake of someone else. However,
I want you to tell everyone that my arm's not as bad as it looks.
what? I understand not wanting other schools to know, but hiding it from your own team?
Absolutely. You think I'm gonna tell them to go easy on me because my elbow hurts?
That's not what I meant. Why risk making it worse, especially in a bout with a teammate?
Respect. This tournament's important to everyone here. I won't hold anything back. That's how I show respect to my team.
He never lets up, even against the captain of his own team.
He kicked up the intensity, if that's possible.
Yeah.
Ushio, I can never thank you enough for what you've done for me. It's because of you my love for sumo has grown tenfold. You opened my eyes to the joy of having teammates and winning against opponents. But those feelings don't belong here. They're for outside the ring.
A spider stance! How come he didn't use that when we were fighting?
Because you're unpredictable, so he wasn't sure what you were going to do. But against Ozaki, he's expecting to tackle.
This is the last inner high I'm ever gonna have. Which means this will be my first and only official bout against Ushio.
Hear it now! Bring it!
He stopped Hinomaru's charge with his chest.
I've dealt with this every day of practice. You gotta do better!
An underarm grip. Neither of his hands can reach the Mawashi belt.
Hinomaru grabbed him back. His grip isn't as strong as usual. I'm guessing his arm must have gotten busted up more than I originally thought. If we continue fighting like this, his arm's gonna...
What's wrong, Captain? Thinking of going easy on me? I'm warning you, if you do that, we'll both be disappointed!
He pushed him all the way to the roof!
Act like this is your last bout!
That's right. For Shinya Ozaki, there's never gonna be another match as important as the one I'm fighting right now! For me, this is the final. My main event!
He pushed him backwards!
Now Shorty's about to get knocked out!
He's pulling me down! I won't let him! Wait, a trap!
He switched to underarm!
Not today!
He's not thrusting with his right arm.
Looks like Hinomaru injured it as well.
You knew his arm was screwed up. So why didn't you say anything, Prof?
If you had known, would you have approached the bout any differently?
You want to know? Just look at the captain.
This is getting intense. It's like he's a different person.
The upper body and cardio workouts the professor puts us through took our game to a whole new level. But paired with the captain's lower body strength, it's made him a fearsome opponent. Still. You really think Hinomaru will let you win just because he's injured? Yeah, right.
What do you think you're doing? You're using your busted arm!
I can't complain about this kind of pain. Especially when I'm battling you. I had to fight alone in middle school, against both myself and society. I didn't accept any help, or anyone's advice. I thought no one could understand what I was going through, and I was fine with that. Until I saw that homemade sumo ring. Up until until that point, I refused to believe there was someone out there practicing in harsher conditions than me. For the first time in my life, I felt like I had a brother in arms. My elbow's killing me, but so what? I'm not going to give my captain anything except the best match he's ever fought! Demon Wheel!
Ushio's laying it all on the line to win this fight. Then why? Why haven't I been doing the same? I can take it. If this is a battle of endurance, I won't lose to him.
That's the spirit, Captain. I don't see you any different than Kuze or Sada. Right now, you're my rival, pure and simple.
Your grip's not tight enough.
Hinomaru! Uh-oh. He's only gripping one layer of the Mawashi. That'll make it harder for him to apply force.
He's standing his ground and trying to push Ozaki out.
If he could manage a throw, he'd be in a much better position. That's what I'd do anyway. But backing off isn't exactly Ushio's style.
Ozaki's standing up straighter.
That half-pint had that much energy left to burn?
He's going full power and not holding anything back, which means he's planning on using everything he's got right here. If I survive this, he won't have any strength left in him to fight. Endure it. All I have to do is get through this, and I'll win!
Sir, I know this sounds crazy and maybe it's just me, but it seems like they're both having fun.
They are. I can see it too. When it comes to their strength, they have a mutual admiration. I'm a little envious. What I wouldn't give to have fought Hinomaru head-to-head in a serious bout like this.
No matter which of you wins, this bout is legendary!
You're almost there, Ozaki!
I keep forgetting I have to breathe. Both of you, tough it out.
To everyone else, the ring is just a rice straw bale. But for sumo wrestlers, it's the size of a fearsome mountain.
Forced out of bounds, Ushio on the east side wins!
Don't tell me that wasn't an impressive battle.
Ozaki held his own admirably, but in the end, Onimaru's tenacity won out.
You know, you'll likely meet in the final bout. You scared?
Please. Oh man, I wish my arm hadn't decided to give out on me. You better heal up quick. I need to train ASAP.
Sada actually wants to train? After the match we just watched, I can see why.
Man, I'm disappointed. I wanted to win. But in terms of matches I fought, it was the best I ever had. And just the motivation I needed to push me during the finals. There's gonna be a ton of strong opponents standing in your way. But I know you're gonna beat them all and become a high school Yokozuna. Correction, everybody knows you're going to be a professional Yokozuna. Wait, what have I done? Dude, is your arm okay? I got caught up in the moment and completely forgot about it getting injured earlier.
As soon as he steps out of the ring, he's back to being a teddy bear.
Good luck, Hinomaru.
We will now present the tournament awards. The champion from Modachi High School is Hinomaru Ushio. In second place, from Ishigami High School, Kanamori in third place.
Congratulations, Ushio. I'll be seeing you at the finals. Okay, everyone get close.
Hinomaru, I know this was just a stop on the road for you, but you can still look happy about it.
What? I am.
Come on, guys, smile! You too, Shorty. Say cheese!
I feel funky whenever I miss my morning workout.
Ushio!
Hey, fellas. Whoa, what's with the crowd?
I'm not sure.
There they are, over there! Our prelim champions! You guys rocked it yesterday!
Would all the members of the Sumo Club please come on stage at this time?
A magnificent performance you gave, boys. The way you fought out there, I was so impressed.
Well, in that case, could our club get a budget increase?
You got it.
Weird. I get them wanting to celebrate how great we did and all that, but why are they making it sound like they were there during the tournament watching us from the crowd?
I don't remember that much cheering coming from the Dachi High side of the arena.
Plus, the freaks are more excited than they were back when I won the National Wrestling Championship. Which, no offense, pisses me off. Chanko! I need fur therapy for my anxiety! Oh.
Breaking news! I've got the answer here! Why everyone's bananas!
What's this? That's a video of yesterday's team finals.
It's being shared all over social media. It's gotten so popular, everyone at school knows about us now.
But who's the one that posted it? Tsuchi?
I wish, but no.
Well, Reina?
Don't look at me. I'm sorry. The video that was posted, it was me.
Huh? Cool, but why?
You see, it's just that I was so inspired by the exploits of our school's sumo team. It felt like I needed to share that feeling with as many people as I could.
Well, that explains that. Thanks for supporting the club.
I wanted to ask you, if you don't have one already, I'd like to become the Sumo Club's manager, if that's okay.
Huh? We got a lady manager? Hell yeah!
Whoa, is that a serious offer?
Not only am I serious, I've fallen in love with sumo.
I was just thinking how another pair of hands would help out around here, and then you show up.
Okay, freeze 1 sec! Manager? If you were so desperate for one, why didn't you ask the obvious choice?
Because we were all convinced you hated sumo, Reina.
Ladies, instead of wasting time splitting hairs, why don't both of you join the club?
Now the student council's in our corner!
Oh no, he's scheming again.
Seriously? You wanted to be our manager?
Okay, we're gonna start with some light training, and then go celebrate winning a tournament and gaining new members.
Yeah! Barbecue? This is how you roll out the red carpet for the new girls? Why couldn't we go somewhere more upscale?
This is our victory celebration after all, and you only joined the club today.
That reminds me, I don't think we caught your name at the dojo earlier.
Oh, that's right. Chizuko Hori, a first year. Thank you for inviting me.
No sweat. It's nice to have a girl on board to diffuse some of this bro energy.
Question, whose bout inspired you the most during the tournament?
Whose bout?
No fair, man! You're basically asking her to pick someone who won!
You got a problem with that, babyface?
Yeah, I do! The name's Kay.
I'll ask you to remember my many genius moves during that competition.
Wait just a minute. Does she like...
Okay, Reina, introduce yourself.
Who am I? Please! Just two-time Miss Dachi High Student Council President, the incomparable Reina Gojo. Yeah, like this face even requires an introduction. Also, my brother Yuma's been training hard, so I should support him, yeah.
Huh? Wait, you mean the two of you are siblings? I had no freaking clue!
All those headbutts must have caught up with him.
By the way, what does a club manager do?
They have several tasks. In addition to the stuff the captain and I have been doing, they get everything ready for the Chankanabe stew.
Huh? Shanko stew? We couldn't make it before since we didn't have the funds for it. Is the principal really gonna raise our budget?
Hello, you guys? I'm the student council president. If your club needed more money, you could have just come to me and asked for it.
What? You're the best, Raina!
That's a huge relief!
Yeah, I know I'm awesome. Thanks for acknowledging it.
These two are so gullible. Oh, right. We're on a timer, so let's continue this discussion after we finish eating.
What do you mean a timer?
2,000 yen gets you 90 minutes. At a buffet of over 100 dishes. We're talking barbecue, sushi, desserts as far as the eye can see.
Why didn't you say so? And it's all you can eat. Is that right?
Yup! Let's see who can eat the most in one sitting!
Ha! You're speaking my language.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna stick to this section.
High schoolers on their way back from club to be young again. All right, kids, prepare to satisfy your appetites. That's why I opened this restaurant in the first place. The joy of seeing patrons leaving full and happy. Let me clear away those dirty plates for you. Oh, sweet heavens! The meat is glistening to a golden brown!
There, that looks about ready.
Let's see. Oh! It's better than being the door for the entire school!
The ancient all-you-can-eat masters said a person's true colors are revealed only at a buffet. This boy's plates exude a sensitivity and sincerity one would never associate with his brutish appearance. Does he descend from royalty? Behold, the greatest man to have ever graced a buffet!
Patience. Flip the meat when the edges start to turn white. Wait for the juice to form on top.
Time for my special attack! Rip! Tornado! Oh, delicious!
What gives? That was supposed to be mine!
Are you telling me you weren't cooking it for your best friend?
Who let this beast out of his cage? He doesn't care anything about presentation. As long as the food reaches his stomach, he's content. Rest in peace, my poor sweet appetite. No, I mustn't judge. Everyone has a particular way of eating.
Here, Hinomaru. You've got to balance that meat out with vegetables.
Right. Thanks a bunch.
Save the chef routine for home ec, Gojo. You're not gonna get your money's worth unless you scarf it down.
Huh?
Your money's worth? Well, young man, I guess you're saving up for a one-way ticket straight to hell! You must be tired of chowing down on meat. Growing boys should always have a bowl of rice in one hand.
Thanks for looking out for us.
Oh, and please have some of our rich Jiro noodles on the side. I made them extra-large servings just for you, so eat up.
Don't have to tell me twice.
Ramen's one of the food groups, right?
Yes, you fools, eat! This is how I protect the restaurant's meat supply. I won't let you get your money's worth so easily. Even though this one could prove to be trouble with his ravenous appetite, he's no threat without the support of his friends.
Oh, man. I've got food triplets.
Is that good just for show? How are you stuffed?
I'm actually not that big of an eater.
I'm done for like the next couple days.
Me too.
Your fate is sealed, sir. Good luck making up the difference on your own. Remember, the buffet is a team battle. Too bad your weak lineup wasn't enough to see you to victory. You'll never defeat the mighty Mr. Stamina Jiro, master of the buffet.
Why is it you get paid more than us again?
Come on. It's too early for you to be quitting. Don't forget the reason we came to a buffet. This is a victory welcome party and training session all rolled into one event. Your assignment is to consume twice the calories of Pro Eats. 20,000. What are you waiting for? Wolf it down!
20,000?
In all seriousness, though, the captain's the only one on the team who weighs over 100 kilograms right now. The rest of you need to do your part and pack on the weight.
All right then, gentlemen.
Everything inside!
What is going on here?
If we leave anything on our plates, we have to pay a penalty, which comes out of our team's pocket. Mitsuhashi, you've got your work cut out for you.
Thanks a lot, Satan!
Oh god, my nightmare is becoming a reality!
No more meat! I can't stomach another bite!
Excellent. That's one victim down.
Looks like it's time to move on to the sweets.
He's got room for dessert! This is impossible. They were ready to collapse, and now they've all grown a second stomach. I've gotten jaded. It's been so long since I had a worthy adversary. Very well, my nemesis. Hope you're ready for the big guns.
You know, some of us have to work.
Oh, reached my limit. Kill me.
I'm gonna hurl.
If you blow chunks, our sacrifice will have been for nothing.
Victory party. This feels more like torture.
There's no way around it. Looks like we're gonna end up paying the penalty fee.
Success! It appears the cheap cobs I loaded them up with are finally starting to work their magic. I must say, Jiro, that was masterfully played.
What fee? I haven't thrown in the towel.
Ushio, look, I know you want to one-up me, but this isn't the way to do it, bro.
See, the trouble is I got a high metabolism. Gotta keep eating or the weight falls off.
But you're at your limit, Hinomaru! You don't have to prove yourself!
The legendary Yokozuna Yamato Kuni forced himself to get bigger so he could compete against foreign sumo wrestlers. But the thing that's equally important is I won't allow myself to leave food on my plate! Because anyone who wastes a single bite isn't worthy of becoming a Yokozuna!
Inhuman! How could he fit all that food into such a compact frame? I must admit defeat. Congratulations, you monsters. You win.
What is even going on here? He's so cool, don't you think? Thank you for your business.
Before you go, may I have the honor of knowing who did I serve tonight?
Who, us? We're members of the Dachi High Sumo Club.
Yes, the Sumo Club, of course. That explains everything. Best of luck, Dachi High Sumo Club.
Yeah, you too.
Listen up. Yesterday's tournament showed us what we each need to work on before the finals in less than 2 months. Let's give it our all, guys.
Yeah! Good food, good service, 5 stars!
You walk so fast, I'm gonna puke.
Hold it in, Mitsuhashi.
What do we each need to work on, huh?
I mean, how are you feeling, Chizuko?
Don't tell me this girl actually finds that shrimp. What do you want?
I think we need to talk about Yuma.
Huh?
That was one heck of a battle. Good luck, Dachi High Sumo Club. And don't be afraid to never come back.
Up to this point, we've been focusing on individual training, so now I'd like for us to break off and work in groups of 2.
Training in pairs?
So first up, we have Gojo. I'd like you to partner with the captain.
Why us?
It's quite simple. Since the captain's heavy, practicing with him should help you learn some ways to avoid being grabbed. Whereas you need to work on grabbing your opponent, Captain. Gojo likes to fight at arm's length, so it'll be good training for you.
I understand.
I'll work with Mitsuhashi on improving his strength.
Sir!
Next up, Kunisaki and Hinomaru. The point of this exercise is to establish communication with your partner. So be observant and tell them everything you notice.
Sir! It's gonna be good to finally get to know you, buddy. Here, I'll start. So you got any brothers or sisters?
When he said everything, I think he meant sumo.
How long's that rod been up your butt?
Well, looks like we're partners. Let's work hard, all right?
Sure thing.
You need to start being more forceful with your charge, Yuma. I heard the first years had something going on and we're going to be late, but what the heck's keeping everyone else? Did Kunisaki get another detention?
I'm their manager now, but I'm too nervous to go inside.
Is it just me, or is Yuma not acting like himself?
Huh?
During the individual contest, he was lacking motivation. Not that long ago, Yuma was eager to fight me. I think it's because of the captain.
It doesn't make sense. If they have bad blood, then why'd he partner them up?
Get to know each other? Huh. I already know what Ozuki thinks of me. Damn.
What's up? You not feeling well? There's no power in your thrusts.
I'm fine. It's nothing.
Don't give me that. Tsuji said we had to open up and communicate with each other.
And I just told you nothing's wrong.
If that's the case, then you need to hit me harder. Otherwise, neither of us will get anything out of this.
I can't hit you harder. Yeah, I'm done. Like you said, this is no way to practice. I'll tell Coach to get you a new partner.
Okay, but why? This was a perfect chance for us to get to know each other, man. If there's something you want to say, please just say it.
This isn't your fault. It's mine. The whole damn thing's my fault. What I did to you haunts me every minute of the day. When I cleaned the dojo and bowed my head, I thought that would be enough to set things straight. But it wasn't. Now that I've experienced the joy of winning at sumo, I realize how much I've taken from you. There's only one thing I know. I have no right to be here practicing with you. No right to enjoy sumo as much as I do.
For real? That's what's been bothering you all this time? Well, to be honest, I pretty much put our entire past behind me after you bowed your head and asked to become a member of the sumo club. I mean, sure, I was hesitant at first about being on the same team, but I got over it almost immediately. As soon as you started, it was obvious how much you enjoyed sumo. And watching the whole transformation from you hating on the sport to becoming a fanboy was sort of its own reward. Besides, if all that stuff hadn't happened, we might have never spoken to each other. And you wouldn't be here now. If things had gone a little differently, there's a chance the club might not have made it. We used to be completely ignored, but now no one can stop talking about us. So if you look at it that way, I'd say everything turned out all right in the end. If you're really that worried about making it up to me, then how about we make a deal? All you have to do is keep on enjoying sumo. Sound good? Do you think you can handle that?
Looks like it worked out. The captain forgave Yuma a long time ago. Everything that happened was all water under the bridge. That's one of his greatest strengths. Ozuki's a nice dude, but Yuma won't ever take advantage of him. And your brother's got a serious side that won't let him open up easily. Before finals, I needed to be sure he understood one thing. There'll never be a time he's not welcomed at our club.
Hinomaru! Wait, do you mean you planned this all along?
Who can say? Hey, quit your slacking and get back to training, you two!
Ushio!
We weren't talking about feelings.
Here's the truth. I invited Yuma to join not because we were desperate for members. I figured he'd get a win at the finals. So if he joined, he'd help the captain and the rest of the team out.
Now, I want you to charge at me using full force.
Right.
He's always been a sumo wrestler I've admired. But now that I'm viewing him as an opponent, I'm getting chills. I can't even picture how I'm going to win. Shido Tennoji, the high school Yokozuna.
We haven't figured out a solid plan of attack yet.
Well, nothing I can do except keep training.
Damn it. Will that be enough to win?
Hinomaru, wait up. Hey, Master.
Oh, is Hinomaru there?
I can hear you, sir.
You don't sound that happy about it.
Oh, we are. It's just we were watching videos of Tennoji, so...
That good, huh? I'm thinking the Dachi High team should come over and train with us this weekend. Wrestlers from another stable are joining us for a joint training session. You'd also get a chance to fight someone at the Ozuki level.
A real-life Ozaki? We're honored, but I thought you were gearing up for the July tournament. We'd be a distraction while you were preparing.
If I thought that, would I have mentioned it? When an adult makes you an offer at a time like this, you should accept.
Yes, sir! But wait, isn't the July tournament in...
Now you're putting the pieces together. I'll see you when you make it to Nagoya. I'm thinking the Dachi High team should come over and train with us this weekend. Wrestlers from another stable are joining us for a joint training session. You'd also get a chance to fight someone at the Ozaki level.
A real-life Ozaki? The Dachi High Sumo Club has arrived in Nagoya.
Miso cutlets and chicken wings? No!
Settle down. This isn't some pleasure cruise. Remember, we made this trip so we could train.
Looks like we arrived way ahead of schedule. And the Master's got a meeting, so we won't see him till later.
Fine. We'll have our own team meeting then.
What? Loosen up! I mean, come on! We're in Nagoya, dude!
Chihiro's got a point. It won't hurt to save the meeting for later tonight.
I want to see Nagoya Castle.
The castle? Really? Could you please talk some sense into them?
Great idea. Let's go.
Huh?
Making a quick detour won't hurt. Come on, what do you say, Kirihito?
Look up Stoic in the dictionary and you'll find Ushio's picture. So if he's excited, it must be good.
Getting ready for the final tournament is going to be demanding physically and mentally. This may be their only chance to relax before then. They might as well enjoy it. All right, let's go check out the castle.
Yeah!
Huh? Where'd the others go?
Sightseeing doesn't really do it for me, but food on the other hand.
I second that.
I'm dying to try Nagoya cuisine.
High school sumo? You mean those national treasures the fans are beside themselves over?
It's a bumper crop this year. We're talking a once-in-a-century pool of talent.
Regardless, this year's high school Yokozuna will most likely be Tenoji again.
Yeah, the kid's good. Don't get me wrong. But it'd be a mistake to dismiss Yamatakuni's boy, Sosuke Kuze. Call it a hunch, but I think he's got what it takes to make it all the way to the top.
One or two notable wrestlers doesn't automatically make it a standout year. I would describe it differently. Given the number of talented fighters, it's more like the Sengoku era.
I'm loving this! How could anyone pick getting food over seeing a castle?
I don't get why this is fun, but at least you're enjoying it. By the way, what was the name of the person who ordered its construction? Miyamoto Musashi?
I'll be the first to admit history's not my strong suit, but even I can tell you're way off.
I believe it was Tokugawa Ieyasu. He had it built for his 9th son. Yoshinao, if I remember.
Whoa! I'm impressed. You know, I've always been an admirer of Yoshino for how honest he was.
You two are a couple of history buffs.
Come one, come all to the Sengoku period! I am the great Maeda Keiji! Who's brave enough to challenge me to a sumo bout?
Oh, pick me! I'm brave enough to fight with you, KG!
Hold up. You realize he's an actor, right? So try not to kill him.
This guy looks pretty eager. All right, you!
Sure.
Hate to tell you this, but KG was pointing at me, dude. Not to mention that I raised my hand before you did.
Huh? I think it's pretty obvious who he was picking. We made direct eye contact and everything.
Like you can even see anything! Look, I traveled all the way from Chiba to be here.
Sorry if I don't bow down, but I came here all the way from Ishikawa. The same place as the Maeda family. Why don't you catch the train home and go wrestle someone more your style? Like a toddler, maybe.
What was that? As a history buff, I refuse to leave. And Keiji was from Yamagata, not Ishikawa.
All that aside, it'd be insulting for someone short as you to fight against Keiji. Nobody should underestimate a legend, and they should never underestimate sumo.
He's so big! That's just gonna piss off Hinomaru even more! What? Who here's looking down at sumo?
I'm talking about you. Who else am I looking at?
Well, if that's the way you feel, then we should have a bout. And whoever wins gets the chance to take on Keiji.
Fine, but if you get hurt, can't hold me responsible.
Well, this is an unexpected development, but I'm all for it, so go right ahead.
Even when he's relaxing, somehow he ends up sumo wrestling.
I don't know what's going to happen. I just hope no one gets injured.
Get ready. Positions!
This guy.
The Sengoku era, huh? For some reason, you seem to be neglecting another very important name.
If we're talking about promising high school students, you're absolutely right. It'd be a mistake to overlook him.
I was thinking it wouldn't be a terrible idea if we invited him to participate in our little training session. His name?
Now, Spirit!
Hands down, he's the strongest and closest to being a Yokozuna. And don't forget who his brother is. The Ozaki Daikeisho.
He pushed Hinomaru to the edge with one hit.
How's this happening? And here of all places.
I figured that'd be enough to finish you. Not bad.
That thrust is insane. If it lands, it'll take my head off.
It's him! Reputed to be the best high school sumo. Besides those stripes, he has an Ozaki for an older brother. National treasure, Odenta Mitsuyo, a.k.a. Tenma Hikage. Enough, Hinomaru! Now's not the time to try and show off your strength!
You're wrong! It's not about me! Just the opposite! I want to see what this guy's got! It's not just Tanoji and Kuzi I need to defeat. I need to see how far my strength will take me at the finals! And you're the standard of comparison! Odenta!
He's got him! Do it!
If I'm going to the finals, I need maximum strength! 100,000 demon! What's this sinking feeling? Come to think of it, why'd he let me grab him so easily? Is it a trap? If I throw him, will I lose?
What's wrong? I'm waiting to see your throw. Hinomaru.
Tenma! You idiot! I found you! Who do you think you are? Competing in a bout when you didn't finish cleaning the hall? Being a national treasure's gone to your head.
Uh-huh. I can understand why you would be thinking that. If I hadn't already cleaned the hall.
Captain!
Maybe he'll listen to you instead. I tried, but there's no one home.
Looks like one of our club members has been going around starting trouble again. I realize you two are in the middle of a bout, but you'll have to excuse us. Don't worry, you can finish your fight during the finals, and get the chance to use that triple combo.
What do you mean?
He made it sound as if they were anticipating the combo. Hikage's stance was clearly inviting a throw. It's been less than a week since the inner high. Did they already learn how to counter it?
So, you've gotten the chance to meet Hinomaru in the flesh. What's your first impression?
He's more cowardly than I thought. Too bad. But who can blame him? No one's anxious to watch their technique get ripped apart.
Damn! You didn't expect us to let a bunch of high schoolers beat us that easily, did you?
We thank you for your hard work!
Hey, Ushio.
Where are we going, Sanoyama?
You're looking dejected. Does it have anything to do with you hitting another wall?
It'll be okay. The only thing I can do is accept the fact my greatest weapon won't bail me out during the finals tournament. It's getting to me a little, to be honest.
What are you talking about? The greatest weapon you possess is a heart that refuses to give up. There's a reason the master invited you to Nagoya. He believes there's something here that will help you smash through that wall of yours. The Suzugatake faction, which our stable belongs to. More important, it represents what you desire the most. An ordeal that will make you stronger.
sumo ring from here. Let's set up the camera.
Yeah, sure. Well, you and I are officially creepers.
He gave specific instructions.
Your assignment is to follow those two and record their training using this.
So how come those wrestlers are training separately? It's almost like they think they're better or something.
They are. Everyone in there has a white Mawashi belt, meaning they're all Sekitori. The Sekitori are Juryo-ranked sumo wrestlers and higher. They're considered the elite, even among the pros.
Yeah, you're like an encyclopedia. Didn't you only recently get interested in sumo?
I did some research after joining the club. I'm their manager, after all. I have to prove I'm useful.
Thank you all for your hard work!
I take it you're the national treasure. The one Master Shibakiyama keeps talking about.
I'm Hinomaru Ushio. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. Spares the gratitude. What are you doing here? Isn't this a critical time for us to prep for the upcoming Nagiya tournament? I thought we came here to get some quality training in before the contest started. And now we have to babysit?
Yeah. I don't remember agreeing to this.
In professional sumo, rank is everything. Even if you are some big shot kid with a promising future, in this tent, that means absolutely nothing. You don't even have a rank. To us, you're on the level of a worm, or lower.
Well, I doubt they'll be very welcoming.
Huh? You didn't get their approval?
The Sekitori are a proud bunch, but for a legitimate reason. They got to where they are now because they fought hard for it. You can't become one if you don't have pride. The sumo ring is sacred ground where the only thing that matters is the wrestler's current rank. I led him to the straw veil. Whether he steps inside is up to him. Entering and finding something to grasp onto, that all depends on Hinomaru's determination.
Not going to bail him outside? He'd thank you for it later.
I assure you nothing will make him leave. And I won't apologize for bringing a bona fide sumo wrestler to you.
Well, if I'm such an eyesore to all of you, then just push me out of the ring. Rank's everything, huh? Fine, so be it. All I need to do is prove I'm worthy to be your training partner. How about you be the judge? Decide right now what my rank should be.
He's lost his mind. That guy looks super tough. Yes, his name's Miyonishiki, a Megashira, which means he's a higher-ranked sumo than Sainoyama.
Oh wow, really?
He's in trouble. Ushio's never managed to defeat Sainoyama before.
He's an 8th ranked Megashira. Can I defeat him? Focus! I need to give this all I've got! If I don't, I'll regret it! No more disappointment!
A spider stance? What a child. Come.
Spirit!
Well, he's hanging on, so that's something.
I keep having flashbacks to my bout with Hikage. Why'd I stop myself mid-move? I was afraid, scared of losing everything I've accomplished up until now, even though it's practically nothing. No, kill your fear. If I want this technique to be successful, I have to put my life on the line. Do not fear death. Step forward. Everything my body and spirit have to give needs to go into this. 100,000 demon drop.
Did that really just happen?
Hell yeah!
It's not dead. The 100,000 demon drop is still alive.
How do you like my junior apprentice? Slightly more intimidating than a worm, wouldn't you say?
So that's him. Boy, Kariyama's been going on about. No one can deny he's one interesting kid.
I just threw a Makuuchi sumo wrestler, which means that sinking feeling I had from my bout earlier was only in my head. It isn't real. But the power of the 100,000 demon drop is. I can use the technique against Hikage.
After watching you, I admit, you have quite a unique style. What do you say we fight next?
No, me. You can wait.
He wanted their attention. He's got it now.
Was I imagining it? Or were they all staring at me?
Despite my doubts, it looks like he's earned the right to train with us.
He has, and yet, he's only made it to the starting line.
And now, welcome to the ultimate ordeal. Close. How about we just say we hit the ground at the same time? Man, incredible technique.
What's going on? Did I make a mistake?
Hey, I'm next up.
Spirit! This technique's a triple combo. That's all or nothing. If it's not done exactly right, I lose.
And done. I guess that's that.
Wait, let's go again. One more time, please.
It won't matter, but if you want.
He lost. Again. So was his first win only a fluke?
Damn it. I think I had the right timing there.
You don't want a rematch, do you?
Mionishiki. This is the same exact feeling I got when I was fighting Hikage. Like I'm sinking. Ignore it! There! So long!
No, he's down. Even Mionishiki defeated him.
Now you know the truth about your move. Sure, you caught me unaware during our first bout because I'd never seen a technique like that used before. Should be pretty obvious it's got more than its fair share of weaknesses. We Sekitori spend our days analyzing moves and having our own dissected. We can't be fooled twice. Thanks for the amusing distraction. It's time for us to get back to training.
Yeah!
Having his move predicted like that must be humbling. He didn't do half bad considering he fought against elite sumo wrestlers. It's not like a high schooler could size up his moves that quick. While it's true professionals have spent years learning to counter various techniques, even a move they've only seen once. What if a technique happens to be recorded and analyzed over and over again? It's entirely possible the exact same thing could happen during the finals.
Both my spirit and body have reached their limit. My secret weapon's been defeated. Does this mean I can't get any stronger?
So he really can't become a Yokozuna then? I mean, his body, spirit, and technique have all peaked.
Shows how much you know. Techniques developed. An individual can spend their entire lifetime refining a skill. There is no endpoint, young lady.
Stop feeling sorry for yourself. Remember what Sanoyama said to you, idiot. I can't give up. Think for a minute. There must be something I can learn from the Ozaki while I'm here.
Show me your face. You've got as much life in you as a worm, but that'll do. Hasagawa!
Huh? I don't go by that name anymore.
I'm going to borrow this little demon for a while.
What?
Thank you for your hard work! You're way too loud.
What's he doing here? Did Master Shibakiyama send him?
The Sekitori are acting strange. Is this old geezer important?
What are you waiting for? Huh? You should go with him. I wish you and I could swap places. I'm actually envious.
Oh, one of the girls can come too. You, the sassy one. Let's go.
What? You mean me?
Excuse me, sir, but where are we going?
You'll protect me if this guy turns out to be a weirdo.
Look, I don't know what's going on, but I don't have a lot of time to waste while I'm in Nagoya. I was planning on staying in the tent and training with the Ozaki.
We've arrived.
This place is a mansion. Who exactly are you?
Open it.
It's dusty.
You want to train with the Ozaki. What's so great about them? None of them are champions. But if you insist, I'll let you decide. I'm a nice guy, after all. You can either go back to the tent and train with the others,
Or, if you prefer, you can be instructed by a former Yokozuna instead.
That's a big deal, right?
We'll hone that technique of yours until it finally becomes an actual weapon, you idiot.
The 100,000 demon drop. You'll make it a real weapon?
Well, yes or no? Do you want to train under a former Yokozuna or not? Decide!
I'd be honored to train with you.
How long will you be in Nagoya?
For 1 week.
All right, then the two of you will be spending that entire week here with me.
Huh? I get why you want him here, but why do I have to stay too?
Before I take you on as my apprentice, there's one thing you must promise me. Both you and the young lady. You will do exactly what I say and without complaint. And you will never ask me to explain myself. Do we have a deal?
Who's that man who took Ushio and Reina away? Judging by your reaction when he showed up, I'm guessing he must be somebody pretty important.
Important's a serious understatement. Can't say I'm surprised Ushio didn't recognize him, considering how much he's aged. That man is a former Yokozuna by the name of Shunkai. He was not only a skilled wrestler, but also a great trainer. 2 of the athletes he coached attained the rank of Yokozuna.
He trained 2 Yokozuna?
Well, I gotta say, I didn't see that one coming. From what I heard, he quit the association and walked away from sumo.
Think the kid'll be okay? If the rumors about the old man are true, I wouldn't last 3 days.
Same here.
Thanks for all your hard work.
Hey, look who finally showed up.
He's a lot different than that half-pint national treasure.
This guy's even taller than the second Tory. One glance and you know he's the real deal.
I appreciate the invitation.
Too bad for Ushio. I see why he's in such a rush to improve.
But now he's training with a former Yokozuna. Even the Sekitori were intimidated by him. What terrifying trials will he face? No way we'll be able to pull this off!
We don't have a choice now. Our training started and we gotta see it through. Excuse me, pardon me, so sorry. Make some room.
Ridiculous. What the hell kind of training is this?
The first task of your apprenticeship is to go fetch us some food. I'm hungry for curry. You have exactly 30 minutes to serve up enough for all 3 of us.
Yes, sir.
No way! You can't make curry on that kind of budget, and with a half-hour time limit?
He told us using our heads was part of the training. So there's gotta be a way.
You made me wait that long for this garbage?
Yes. My apologies, sir.
No toppings, and you missed your deadline. You'll have to do better than that.
Walk his dog, water his flowers, do his damn laundry. Where's the actual sumo? We've been stuck doing chores all day long.
Well, it's all part of the training.
Still not done? What have you been doing? Twiddling your thumbs?
I'm sorry, Master.
Whatever. Just get the area around the sumo ring ready for use.
Huh?
What?
Why are you looking at me like that? Don't you want to practice?
Yeah, thank you, sir.
It's about time.
Thank you for all your hard work.
Hello. Sorry for dragging you out here.
Ganryu, the 5th-ranked West Megashira.
Your training partner for today. Now show him your triple combo.
Yes, sir.
See? Interesting move, don't you think, Sekitori? Okay, little demon.
Sir?
Use your triple combo to win a bout. You may not use any other technique to win.
Right.
That's all you've got? No advice or anything? He knows the element of surprise is gone once the other guy's seen it. This is no different from the practice session earlier.
You've been at it for 15 minutes. That's enough for today.
What? It's over? Damn it!
Here are your bags. Well, how's training going so far?
Like you can even call it training. The geezer is crazy. He offered to help, but all we've been doing is menial labor. I say we just call it quits and head back to the rest of the team.
This was only my first day. I can't back out now. If I gave up like that, I'd leave with nothing but regrets. Keep an eye on him for me.
Huh? There's only so much I can do.
Master Shunkai sure lived up to the rumors. Don't know how he roped that kid into training with him, but I feel sorry for the guy. He's making him do all these ridiculous things just so he can enjoy the spectacle. Supposedly, he turned 2 wrestlers into Yokozuna, but I'm betting it had more to do with their natural ability. I mean, there were plenty of others he trained who couldn't deal with his stupid stunts and abandoned ship.
That's what I've been trying to tell you.
Now there's this kid. You'd think the poor sap would have realized what's going on. And what's with that technique of his? We're not doing gymnastics here. He's so desperate it's laughable. I'm sorry. I shouldn't have spoken that way about you, sir.
I don't care what you say about me, but you better make sure I don't catch you laughing at that boy. Because you two have been blessed with larger frames you'll never understand. Think about it. There's only so much the boy can do with that small body of his. He needs that technique. Do you still think this situation's funny? He's giving his all. Never laugh at that.
Now he expects us to make an 8-veggie stir-fry with 100 yen? Yeah, right, not at these prices.
I wonder if this coin's supposed to represent me, and the veggie stir-fry is my goal. Learning how to wield the 100,000 demon drop. Like a riddle of some kind.
Huh?
Well, whatever the case, I'm gonna put my faith in him. I've decided I'm seeing this through, even if he asks me for the impossible.
Oh, come on!
Seems pretty plain to me. That looks like a 3-veggie stir-fry. What happened to the other 5?
We failed. I'm sorry, Master.
You should at least try it, though. It tastes a lot better than the curry did.
What makes you think how it tastes is important? What was the task again? Produce an 8-veggie stir-fry with 100 yen in 30 minutes. You didn't do so. I can tell something's bothering you, young lady.
I don't know what you're talking about.
Well, out with it. Go on.
Is doing this stuff really gonna help him? I would think it would be more effective just to tell him what to do.
True, spelling it out is the easy option. And he'd even feel like he understood for a while. But gaining knowledge in that way is a fleeting triumph. The significance of it doesn't sink in. I realize this seems like a roundabout way of doing things to you, but thinking on your feet and working toward an end goal becomes a technique in itself that allows you to survive.
Just one more bout, please. Sainoyama, sir.
I think it's time for us to take a breather and get cleaned up a bit. We're not the only people who want to use the ring.
There's no point worrying about the others. It won't make us any stronger.
If that's the case, there's someone else you should probably ask. He'd make a better opponent for you. Your brother, the Ozaki Daikeisho.
I don't want to fight him.
Why? Do you hate him?
I wouldn't say that. I have respect for him. He hasn't ended a season with a losing record yet. He's a talented Ozaki. Still, he's reached his professional limit. The strength of the Yokozuna has broken him. He knows everyone was expecting him to reach the top, but he's given up on that dream. I find it disgusting. That's where we differ. I'll live up to any and all expectations.
Is that right?
I'll surpass Tenoji and Kuze. My own brother, too. I'll take his place and be the strongest Yokozuna.
What's that shrimp up to now? Thought he'd be back here annoying us.
Last I heard, he was still training with Shunkai, working around the clock to improve that technique he was showing off.
Did he say Shunkai? As in the former Yokozuna? You seem well informed. Tell me everything you know.
Another day of indentured servitude. It's not all bad. Check out this bath. The Yokozuna must be loaded. So how come he's only able to cough up 100 yen to buy food? You'd think he could spend more.
That's quite the monologue.
You eavesdropping old pervert! Go away!
I
live here, so I think I'll go wherever I want, young lady. I must say, you're working a great deal harder than I expected you would.
Well, it's not as if I can just give up and leave, or he wouldn't be able to practice with you anymore.
You've taken a real liking to him.
What? Don't be stupid! It's not like that at all!
Yes, I have too. His sumo style inspires people.
Oh, he was just talking about sumo.
I suspect you don't have a natural affinity for our sport, do you?
Well...
Yet you want to see him succeed in the ring. No one can blame you. Compared to other wrestlers, his fighting style has a certain simplistic charm to it you just don't ever see in professional sumo. Watching him throw someone to the ground who's twice his size, that would get even a dead man's blood pumping. I think the reason we're both so willing to help him is because we're right there beside him, wanting the dream to be real.
Yeah, sure, I want to help him out and stuff, but it's not like I'm really contributing.
That isn't true. You're here, aren't you? Let's not mince words. The kid's got a thick skull. I thought the two of you would complement each other nicely since you seem to have a decent head on your shoulders. That's why I asked you to stay here in the first place. Similar to how he's inspired and influenced you, I was hoping you'd be able to rub off on him as well.
Don't tell me the master sent you on an errand this late.
I was on the phone with Kirihito. Look at this! To get ready for tomorrow, I went out and picked up every last sales flyer I could get my hands on.
Oh, wow. I usually just pull up deals on my phone, like this.
Whoa! You mean there's an easier way to do it? You're incredible!
You're out of touch. It may come as a shock to you, but the world's a bigger place than you think. Also, you don't have to use a payphone. I would have let you borrow mine. What I'm saying is you can ask me for help, you know? I mean, it's kind of my job, since I am your manager. Huh? Whoa, slow down!
Reina, you are a genius!
Yeah.
Aren't you going to help him today? You have 100 yen and a half an hour to serve tempura over rice.
Nah, it seemed like he was confident. Huh?
Thank you for all your hard work.
Did you need something?
As a master, you successfully trained 2 yokozunas. But perhaps more importantly, you have the distinct honor of being one yourself. That's why I sought you out, Shunkai. To teach me.
Guess what? Tenma Hikage! What are you doing here?
Go away. This has nothing to do with you, Hinomaru.
Do you know this mountain? He just stormed in.
We had an unofficial bout the other day.
Hikage, sure. I'm well aware of who you are. You're the little brother of the Ozaki Daikeisho, aren't you? And you must already know about my dubious reputation. It appears that the closer to the top a sumo is, the more poisonous things they have to say about me.
I don't give a crap about rumors. If I don't think your training is worth my time, there's a simple solution. I'll pick up and leave.
Okay, hang on just a minute. You want to train under him? Then take a number.
If he's smart, then he'll drop this runty loser and make me his student instead.
What?
Listen up, young man. That's not how you go about asking to become an apprentice. Remember, I'm the one who ultimately decides if you're worth training or not.
Obviously. It's up to the apprentice to win his master's I'll show you who's more deserving of your instruction. Me or Onimaru. The only problem we may have is this coward. He might be too afraid to accept my challenge.
Ready when you are.
Not so fast! Idiot! What are you doing? I agree to take you in and this is how you repay me? You haven't perfected your triple combo technique. Go ahead and accept his challenge if you wish, but be warned, I'll kick you out.
Then permit me to fight, sir. We were going to eventually. I'll admit, when we had our first bout, I was intimidated by him. But I need to bury the old me. Just as I trusted and followed you, I'm asking you to place your faith in me, Master. I'll win this by using the 100,000 demon drop.
Win me over, huh? He's more than 2 meters tall. Long arms, broad shoulders. His torso slightly compact, otherwise he's the perfect build.
He does evoke a different kind of excitement than the little demon.
Excuse me, Master. If Hinomaru fights, do we really have to leave?
Don't ask me, that's just something I made up. Either way, if you don't talk a big game, you'll never get anywhere near the level of Yokozuna. Spirit!
His power's incredible!
In this modern era of sumo, size is everything. You'll never have a career in the ring.
Taking a step back from sumo has helped me notice some things. It's not just my right elbow. Now that I'm well rested, my whole body is overflowing with power!
Despite the little demon's physique, his body has a rigidity to it. He's full of surprises.
Nice! Getting close!
Last time I let you grab my belt so I could see your triple combo. But I won't be toying with you this time, Hinomaru!
It takes real skill to strike a target that low and minuscule with such intensity.
Hey now! Forget landing the 100,000 demon drop. He's nowhere close to grabbing his belt.
So you want to hit back? Don't underestimate me!
You're mistaken if you think I'm some pushover, Odetta. Don't forget, I fought another national treasure, Ikazuki Munachika, and grabbed his untouchable belt!
He's got it!
Now, show it to me. The answer you've come up with.
Our ridiculous difference in height allows him to execute a shoulder throw while holding my Mawashi belt. It's a fearsome technique. But the third contact point makes it a double-edged sword. All I have to do is avoid the leg sweep. Your triple combo dies today! I'll drive you into the ground! What? The hell? He lifted me up!
Reverse 100 demon throw!
Damn you! How dare you mock me!
Yeah, maybe I got cocky because of the power of the technique. The 100,000 demon drop is difficult, but if I can pull it off, I win. That way of thinking made my sumo predictable. That's right. There are plenty of ways to initiate the 100,000 demon drop!
I can't get out of this dance!
Before executing the technique, first you must set up your opponent. Even when they know it's coming, they can't counter it if they're off balance. Now that you're seeing the big picture, there's no limit to the ways you can initiate the move. As the name suggests, it becomes an army of 100,000 demons. His sumo style inspires people. Watching him throw someone to the ground who's twice his size would get a dead man's blood pumping.
100,000 demon drop!
Truly splendid. It appears you've discovered the secret to unlocking your move.
Yep.
And based on that, I suppose you finally managed to solve the food riddle as well.
Yes, sir. The challenge was to take 100 yen and come back with tempura over rice. You never said that I had to make it. All it took me was one phone call.
Hello? Got your takeout courtesy of Tenemon.
You wouldn't mind picking up the tab, right, sir?
I've only got one thing to say to you, little demon. You've passed with flying colors. Well done, Hinomaru.
You know, we've done your laundry, so we might as well welcome your guest.
This is someone who deserves the utmost respect.
Huh?
I'm amazed. I didn't expect you to stick with my old-fashioned training methods. It's only right that I reward you for it. I asked him to make the trip out here so Hinomaru can have one, and only one, bout with him.
Oh, wow. I mean, even I know who that is.
Yes, a current Yokozuna. A man at the apex of the professional sumo world.
Man, you didn't even last 5 seconds.
The bout was over before I had time to process what was happening. I can't remember anything I did or how I ended up down here.
As long as you're happy, weirdo.
I mean, I just witnessed the power of a Yokozuna. You know, I feel sort of guilty. I'm the only one having these great experiences. I've practiced practiced with a Shibaki on the stable, trained with a former Yokozuna, and just had a surprise bout with a current one. Being this blessed scares me to death. I can't help but feel something bad's about to happen.
So he's blessed. There's nothing wrong with that. Since he was shortchanged in physique, he could be rich in circumstance instead.
When you reflect on all that's happened, do you actually feel like you've been blessed?
Yes, sir, I do.
That's good to hear, because I agree. You're going to help me dream a good dream.
Sir! But this summer, I'm focusing my energy on one thing. High school sumo!
His confidence is being sucked down the drain, and whatever energy he had the first day is completely used up.
Fighting against the pros must have overwhelmed him. It's without fail. Every time the captain feels intimidated, he tenses up and can't unleash his full strength. The finals are going to be a real challenge for him. I need to come up with a way to boost his confidence. Not only in the ring, but everyday life too.
Captain! You and I are going somewhere after training today. Hope you're ready. Suriko, you do that thing I asked you to?
My name's Chizuko.
Out of curiosity, just where exactly are the three of us headed to? Huh? I'm confused.
This one's yours, Captain. You want to be confident, right? Well, I got a surefire way, brother. I was planning on heading over by myself, but then I thought I can do some scouting and build your confidence at the same time. Kill two stones with one rock.
You mean two birds with one stone.
Wait, scouting? No, don't tell me.
All right, listen up, you punks. We're here to kick butt. You're welcome.
Okay, one more!
Gojo's on a regimen his karate instructor set up for him, and Mitsuhashi's doing strength training. Good to see they're so motivated after our group session.
I'm sure they value the opportunity to spend time with the pros, but thankfully they're hungry to keep improving as individuals. They may not know it, but losing at the prelims had a positive influence and will ultimately make their team better. They realize where they needed to improve. I hope those other two are staying just as busy.
I'm pretty sure they're sorry for their actions and won't make the same mistake again.
For real, though. I know we're intimidating, but I never thought you'd call the police on us.
Hey, what would you do? A pack of luchadors shows up on our doorstep acting like they're gonna wreck the joint. Of course we're gonna call the cops. Another thing, isn't that the same mask El Ultimo always wears during mixed martial arts bouts?
Hell yeah, he does.
Nice. I didn't know Odachi had a female manager. Girl, you know you're a straight-up hottie with or without the mask. How about you drop me those digits?
Cool it, ladies man. Wanna lose your phone?
He said we were here to scout. So why do we walk through the front door in these stupid masks? This is Kanazawa Kita High School. They always make an impact at the inner high. Even came in third in last year's finals. They're a sumo powerhouse.
What do you say, Captain Aizawa? We probably got time to spar with him for a little while. It'll be a good chance to show this chick my moves. Besides, since Hinomaru beat Tenma, I'd say payback's in order.
Absolutely not. Our team's here in Nagia for one reason, to get stronger. Sure, we could practice with a weaker school and actually help them improve, but what's in it for us?
Weaker?
Do me a favor. Tell Hinomaru we're thrilled with all the success he's had. There's no greater motivator than being on the losing side. He's made Tenma want to become an even stronger wrestler. And don't worry, I won't tell anyone about this little intrusion. I'd prefer to beat you in the ring, rather than get your school suspended.
Yeah. So what do we do, Captain?
Let's see. Since we're already here, why don't we have one bout? Maybe we could do some light sparring or something like that?
Listen, guys, we're training to be the best team at finals. We don't have time for light sparring with a second-rate school. There's no comparison. Our club has a rich history of champions. Whereas you, well, you're a team of nobodies who made it this far off beginner's luck.
I didn't expect us to walk out of there without saying anything. Kunisaki usually bites back, and even he was quiet.
He called us nobodies. You know what? I really can't take that line down. I'm sorry. Go ahead without me, you guys.
Guess it worked out anyway. Their captain was dead right. Kita High's prestigious and crap, while we got practically zero history. Thing is, the captain founded the Dachi High Sumo Club, and he's not gonna let anyone assault our history no matter how short it is. You go and tell him who we are!
Nobody can argue Kita High's got an illustrious past. But to say we're nothing, I refuse to let that stand. They have no idea what it's like to start a team from the ground up. We are its history. 2 lonely years before I even found my teammates. And then at our first competition, we beat Ishigami by working together. And he has the nerve to say our team is nothing? No way I'll let that slide.
You're back. Forget something?
Yeah, actually I had something important I needed to tell you. Kanazawa Kita isn't going to win this year, so don't get your hopes up. Because Dachi High Sumo team is way stronger than yours. You'll find out for yourselves after we win at the finals. What I meant to say was, don't look down on our school. And that's it. Thanks a bunch for listening.
Guess I crossed the line again and said more than I should have.
The captain's got more determination than anybody you'll ever meet. Plus, we're a team of badasses. Why would he keep quiet about us winning?
He's not the only one. All of us believe it. We're the best club around.
Yep. We're gonna emerge victorious. End of story. You got the wrong idea about us. You think we're looking down on you. But we've studied Hinomaru. And the momentum that took you past Ishii. You don't know how carefully.
Steel yourself, because there's no going back. You said it, so now it's out there. I'm gonna make Dachi High national champions!
Yes! Don't stop pushing! Nice work out there. Now, keep that flow in mind.
Thank you for everything!
You know what? You're lucky, Kay. Do you think just anyone gets a chance to actually spar with Master Shibakiyama? To be honest, I'm a little bit envious.
Well, I needed the exercise, and it was nice to be reminded I can still hold my own against high school students who are less than half my age.
It was incredible, and your teaching's top-notch. The instructions are precise and easy to understand, nothing like coaches. His explanations are so rigid and kind of rude, but I imagine he's got a lot to learn.
Hey now, don't go comparing me to the master.
Experience comes with age. You may only be a first year, but you're on the right path.
I hope. I've got a lot to learn, but I'm trying my best here, damn it. Cut me a little slack.
Don't beat yourself up over it. Sure, the whole teaching thing is new to you, but think about this. Who's the one who thought to put Dachi High in touch with the Shibakiyama stable? And as you can see for yourself, since I started training under you, I've been making major gains. Yeah.
I can tell. You've been working incredibly hard.
But I'm not the only one. We're all grateful for you. Thank you for your hard work.
Huh?
On behalf of the team, we're grateful.
Hey, what are you trying to do, jinx us or something? Idiot. If you're gonna thank me, wait until we win. We still got a ton of fights ahead of us.
Excuse me, Master? Can we keep training just for a little while longer? Before we stop, I'd like you to spar with him.
Huh? Me? What are you talking about? Okay, look. Don't even start. Is this because I said I was envious? You know about my condition. For real, I can only last 20 seconds. Any longer, I'm toast.
Yeah, the whole team knows that. But still, that's 20 seconds you can fight. Something's been bugging me for a while. Back during the prelims, why didn't you put yourself down as a reserve? Even in our own dojo, you haven't done any sumo since you fought Hinomaru. Why is that?
As your instructor, that's what I had to sacrifice. Not listing myself as a team member shows you how determined I am. I made a promise. Coaching you would be priority one.
I know. But even so, you still miss fighting, don't you? I saw the intense look in your eye when you watched the captain at Hinomaru. That clenched fist. Was that really just how it felt as an instructor?
That's enough. What's this about? Why are you trying to drag me back into the ring? Because I'm warning you, Kay. You better not be chickening out and asking me to take your place. You're acting like you don't know how I feel. I won't deny I miss the sumo ring. But so what? That's got nothing to do with the team.
How can you say that? Of course it concerns us all. You may have different goals than the rest of us, but the important thing is that we all love sumo. I want to respect your decision to be an instructor and everything, but I just don't think this is right. Why do you have to give up so much for us? You don't have to carry this weight alone. Nobody wants you to miss out on something you love just for us. I mean, geez, it's not as if we're that unreliable. And I swear I'm not saying this out of pity. Look what happened to Hinomaru. Any one of us could get injured. What I mean is, if we had a sixth wrestler we could rely on, everyone would feel a whole lot better. And obviously I don't want to give up my spot, so you better believe I'm gonna fight to hold on to it. Now let's all buckle down, work as a team, and give it our best.
I don't.
Suji, come here for a second.
Oh no, not right now. I don't have my belt on or anything.
Don't worry about that. It's not like I allow just anybody to spar with me, so let's go before I change my mind.
Damn it all. I can't refuse an offer like that.
Spirit!
Whoa! How can a middle-aged man headbutt this hard? Oh, I'm so nervous my breathing's off. At this rate, I won't even last 20 seconds. You know how I am, and you're still convinced that I can fight? Guys, thanks a lot.
Here you go.
Master, are you okay?
Looks like I need to get Sinoyama to take you on next time. You're still a first year. You've got lots of time to try things out before you decide what you want. But I'd be hard-pressed to believe you're not doing anything. You're in pretty good shape.
I've just been doing enough to maintain my muscle mass.
Is that so? Now I can see why these guys are so determined.
Yeah, Kirihito is way strong.
No, stop it. Our best formation. I don't know how much use I'll be on the team, but even as a trainer, I'll do all I can to lead us to victory at the finals.
That week really flew right by, didn't it?
You sure you want to head back now? Why don't you stick around and watch the tournament?
We need to put all the lessons we learned to good use, and the only way is to continue with training.
You have a point there. You fight your battles, and us pros will worry about our own.
Right.
Okay, I'm gonna head straight over to the karate dojo when we get home.
Meanwhile, we'll go to the school and train. I want to see what Hinomaru's learned from the trip.
Before we do that, though, I want to see that video again. The one of Totori. It's important for me to watch it, over and over until my opponent's face is seared in my mind. If I'm going to face Tanoji head-on, then I can't look away.
You got it.
Where'd Kunisaki and the captain run off to? I saw them both leave the train already.
They must have had other things to do. That's fine. We all need time to figure out what areas we're lacking in. That's the only way we can become stronger.
Is he doing sumo? What a total weirdo.
I'm guessing he must have lost a bet.
Mommy, what's that guy doing? Look away, honey.
This is really embarrassing. But if I could stay calm through this, then I'll be better for it. What I need more than anything is confidence, and I'm gonna find some.
Hey, Captain, what's up? Yeah, it's feeling a lot better now. As it turns out, there was nothing wrong with the actual bone. Makes me wish I hadn't missed out on the individual contest. I'm kidding! Take a chill pill. Anyway, I should be back in training tomorrow. See you then.
What do you say we hit the sumo ring today instead, Mikazuki Munachika? That's the best pitch I could come up with. I'm asking, will you please help me train?
You guys realize I'm not the captain anymore, right?
Okay, back to practice.
Yes, sir. Hey, Captain Mamiya, how's it going?
Oh, Sanada, what are you doing around here?
Check the TV. You need to see something.
If you really want to remember Tenoji's face, this should help.
The hype for high school sumo is reaching a fever pitch. On today's segment, I'll be taking a trip and visiting the powerhouse that's favored to win the Inter-High a record 7 times in a row, Tochari Hakuro High School. The Tochari Hakuro Sumo Club is famous for being a place where Mongolian exchange students are trained side by side with Japanese wrestlers. They've produced many talented athletes, but perhaps the most notable one is today's strongest yokozuna, Gino. In fact, he recently visited his alma mater in order to train with current members of the team.
What? He only trained with Shorty for like a few seconds.
But Yokozuna Gino's attention was specifically focused on cultivating the talents of the school's most promising high school sumo wrestler, Doji Kiri Yasutsuna, aka Shido Tenoji.
Hello, I'm Team Captain Tenoji.
You're a tall one. Are you sure you're in high school?
Believe me, there'll be plenty of people my size at the finals. I'm the favorite to win my 3rd individual title this year, but it won't be easy. The competition's fierce.
Come on, he's giving the most boring answers I've ever heard.
You're so modest. But you've won every official match you've contested since entering high school, so what would you say is the secret to your incredible success?
Secret? Let's see. I honestly don't feel there's anything particularly special I do. I'm not the son of a Yokozuna, or an Ozuki's brother. If anything, maybe it's because I have a greater love for sumo than anyone else does. There's nothing in my life I'm more passionate about. As a result, I seem to train harder than everyone else. That's how I ended up being the strongest.
He's openly challenging the other high schoolers. His humility is genuine, but underneath that dignified facade is a demon. I see. Tenoji may just be a high school athlete on the outside, but inside he has the unmistakable spirit of a yokozuna.
Just our luck. Of all the eras, we're forced to compete against a prodigy.
No, you've got it all wrong. If it weren't for Tenoji always being at the front of the herd, then everyone who's chasing after him wouldn't have become nearly as strong as they are now. I definitely wouldn't be where I am without him, so I'm grateful. That said, I'm still gonna take him down and become the best high school sumo wrestler there is. Get ready, finals. I'm bringing everything I've got. watching? I've come a long way already. I just know I'll win the Inter-High.
Yeah! You can do it! Let's go!
That's one win! Good to be back. I haven't seen this place since elementary school.
Looks like we finally made it.
I can't believe we get to do sumo here!
Hell yeah! I'm all fired up!
Don't let the nerves get you. All you have to do is wrestle exactly the way we practiced.
You got it, coach.
Guys! Let's show them the strength of the Dachi High Sumo Club! And go win this thing!
Yeah!